Daytime. A group of tourists, 5 friends, arrive at a secluded homestay in Sabah, Malaysia. The house is small but surrounded by lush jungle. We just wanted a quiet getaway, something different from the usual city life. A few nights at a traditional homestay deep in the countryside of Sabah. It sounded perfect. But we didn't know. Something was watching us from the moment we arrived. The house rules. The owner, an old woman, gave us simple house rules. Don't leave food uncovered. Don't make too much noise at night. And most importantly, never open the windows after dark. We laughed it off. Typical village superstitions, right? But one of us, Lisa, 3 months pregnant, looked uneasy. She kept rubbing her stomach, saying the air felt heavy. That night we played cards in the living room, laughing, joking. Then a rotten smell drifted in through the wooden walls. It was awful, like something dead and rotting. Ray, one of the guys, opened the door slightly to check. Maybe an animal died outside, as he said. But when he looked out, there was nothing. Just trees swaying in the wind. We tried to ignore the smell, but Lisa suddenly gasped and clutched her belly. "Something's outside," she whispered. We all froze. Then we heard it. A wet, slithering sound, like something dragging itself across the ground. And then a soft, eerie chuckle. "Maybe it's just an animal," Mia, my other friend, whispered, but her voice was shaking. Then Lisa pointed at the window. It's floating." We turned and my stomach dropped. Outside the window, a woman's head was floating in the air. Her long, tangled hair drifted like it was underwater. Her face was pale, stretched into an unnatural grin, and beneath her chin, her intestines dangled, dripping. And then she glowed, a faint, greenish-red light pulsing through her floating organs. She was looking straight at Lisa. Lisa screamed and we all jumped back. The floating head cackled, its tongue flicking out like a snake's. Then it slammed against the window. Bang, bang, bang! The wooden wall shook. The smell of rotting blood filled the room. Lisa was crying, clutching her stomach. I grabbed her hand and pulled her away from the window. "Close the curtains," someone yelled. "Don't look at it." Mia and Ray rushed to shut all the windows, nailing them shut with chairs. The banging continued, but then it stopped. The house fell silent. Only our ragged breathing remained. We didn't sleep that night. We sat in silence, holding Lisa close. The smell of blood still clung to the air. By sunrise, we finally dared to open the door. Outside, there were red stains on the ground, a trail leading back into the jungle. We packed our bags and left immediately. We never spoke about that night again, but sometimes when I close my eyes, I still hear it, that wet, slithering sound. And I wonder, did it follow us home? Have you ever heard of the balan balan? It's said to hunt pregnant women, drinking their blood at night. If you ever hear something slithering outside your window, don't look. Would you stay in a homestay like this? Let me know in the comments.